Hi everyone, this is Jayashree, Assistant Professor, Department of AAA. Right. So today we discuss upon the working principle of an energy meter. Right. So energy meter, it measures energy. That is the power consumed. So we all know in all the houses, the energy meter is mounted on the front side of all our homes, which measures the electricity what we consumed, the electrical appliances what the consumed. Then the person from EP come and take reading every month, and we supposed to pay the bills. In few places it is bi-monthly, in few places it is a monthly bill. So it is a recording instrument used to measure electrical energy consumed. It is the first component fixed on the electricity consumer point. Induction type energy meters is we are discussing. It is of induction type that is working on induction principle. 1 unit equals 1 kWh. We call this as a kilowatt hour meter also. Right. See how it is connected. The single phase, the picture what you are seeing is a single phase energy meter. So it is connected from the main supply. It is from the EB line. It is connected with the supply line. Then load line. There are 4 terminals in the energy meter. First 2 are connected to the supply. Then next 2 are connected to the load side. So load means we are the consumers. Consumers we call it as a load. Right. So see this picture. What are the parts in this energy meter? So similar to wattmeter, here also there are 2 coils. One is a voltage coil. This is an electromagnet. Okay. So this is a voltage coil. Then there is one ring, we call it as copper shading ring. There are 2 coils, current coils, which are connected in series with the load. The pressure coil is connected in which is in parallel with the load. If we look into this, the current coil is of core type. Core type. Then voltage coil is like a shell type, right? Then there is a magnet, we call it as a braking magnet. This is a permanent magnet, which makes the pointer to stop rotating, right? So it stops the disc to rotate, okay? So here what you're seeing is a gear train or dial. So based on the consumption, this dial rotates and gives the reading. So it's a recording type instrument. Directly we can measure the energy consumed as a data. Right. This is an analog type instrument. Nowadays, we are using digital type instrument. Now we are discussing upon analog type energy meter. Right. So if you look into this construction, there are 2 coils, current coil and voltage coil. There is a rotating disc. Disc is kept free to rotate continuously as well. The disc depends on power supply to the load. Based on the load consumption, the disk rotates. More the load, higher the disk speed. The load is low means the disk rotates slowly. The load increases, the disk rotates fast and gives the reading. Right. So number of revolutions of the disk are directly recorded in terms of energy consumed. There is a constant, we call it as energy meter constant. Using that also we can calculate the energy consumed. Right. So look into this picture. So this is like a horseshoe. Here, this is voltage coil is connected in parallel with the supply, and current. See the current coil, which is mounted on the either sides, which is connected in series with the load. Right. So this is the rotating disc. The recording mechanism is connected with a spindle to the rotating disc. Right. The spindle moves on a jewel bearing, which is floating freely. Right. Then this is a braking magnet, permanent magnet. There's a process we call it as creeping. So creeping means the slow rotation of a disk when the supply is not available. That process we call it as creeping. To avoid the creeping process, the disk is punched on either side. There is a hole in the disk which cuts the magnetic flux, thereby producing a torque which stops the disk to rotate when the supply is not available. So this process we call it as a creeping. Okay, right. So here also the same. The torque is developed dynamic torque due to the interaction of two magnetic field between pressure coil and current coil. The disk attains torque and starts rotating when the power is consumed. This is a working principle of energy meter. Right. Thanks for watching. Thank you. So it is an analog instrument, digital instruments. Now we are using digital type instruments. Smart meters also available in DNA. Thank you.